Hello, good morning everyone, Mr. Ong here. Today we are going to look at logarithm. This is taught in New Zealand for NCEA Level 2, and we shall look at some example and also go through some of the NCEA question in both 2018 and 2019. So the rule about logarithm is that if you are given a log question, P equal to log BQ, you are able to change it into a index form or a power form, and they are interchangeable. So the rule to know how to change interchangeable, these are the two rules. So put the single number on the left. So you can see Q and P are single number, so they are always put on the left. Then the first number of the index forms or the first number of the log form, they become the last number. So for example, Q, if you change into the log form, Q ends up at the last number at the end. And the last number becomes the first number, so P to the power of P will become the P in front. So this is how you remember, and you need to remember this formula to solve this equation. Okay, we shall look at some of the example, and we will work through logarithm. Okay, the first example, we are going to solve log 3x is equals to 2. The first thing you need to do, you need to put the single number in front. So we're going to change 2 equals to log to the base 3x. Okay, now remember, the last number becomes your first number. So this is the last number. So x, you want to change to index form, equals to, the last number becomes the power number. So it becomes 3 squared, and the answer is 9. Okay, so we shall do another question. So now, again, the last number is in front, so we're going to change the single number on the left. So it's going to be log to the base P64. The single number always have to be in front. And then now we're going to swap them around. So the last number becomes your first number, 64. And then equal to P to the power of 6. Okay, so if you know 64 is actually 2 to the power of 6, that's equal to P6. So we can conclude that P equals to 2. Now we will look at some of the questions in the NCEA exam. We shall start with last 2019 NCEA exam. Okay, so we shall find M if log base 5m minus 3 equal to 0. The first thing you do, you're going to rearrange this formula, so plus 3 on both sides. So log 5m, that is equals to 3. What you did is actually you plus 3 on the left and plus 3 on the right, and we put the 3 in front now. Okay, so now we have the single number in front. Then what we're going to do is that we are going to make it into a power form. So last number, which is m, becomes in front. So m equals to 5. Last number, first number becomes the last number, and the answer is 125, and that will be an achieve in NCEA Level 2. Next question in the NCEA question looks like that. Find x if log x 243. This is a 2018 exam. So first thing again, the single number must be in front. So we're going to change 5 equals to log x 243. Then what's the next step? The last number becomes your first number. So 243 comes in front, and x to the power 5. So to make it the same, so 243 is 3 to the power 5 equal to x5. Then you can conclude that x equals to 3. That is again another achieve in the NCEA Level 2 exam. We'll proceed now. We'll look at another question from the 2018 exam. So it will look like that. Okay. So every year there'll be a question on log, so make sure you learn that. So what do you do? Can you remember what you do? You put a single number in the left. So 2 equals to log to the base 3 4m minus 1. And then this last number becomes your first number. So 4m minus 1 is going to be equal to 3. this becomes your power squared. Solving algebraically, so 4m minus 1 equals to 9, 4m equals to 10 because you plot 1 on both sides, m equals to 10 over 4, and the answer is 5 over 2. And again, that is a simple achieve, and it won't take you more than 2 minutes to do this question. Okay, before we proceed, the second type of question is based on the properties of logarithm. So you need to know this. So if you have log A plus log B, you multiply log bracket A times B. If you have a minus, you divide A divided by B. If log A to the power of n, that n can come down, become n log A. So remember these three properties and you'll be able to do the rest of the exam. Okay, we shall look at the 2019 exam, another achieve question. So they want you to write as a single logarithm. It means log to a particular number. That is what they mean. Okay, to do that, we are going to simplify. So the first thing, rule number 3, these two can go up, become a power. So it's going to be log 6 minus log y squared. And because that is a minus, it becomes log 6, log bracket 6 divided by y squared, and that is a simple achieve. Okay, we will continue now. Now we are going to do the 2 merit question. I have simplified that question. I do not, this is a word problem. So technically what they are asking is that how do you solve t when 3 equal to number, no equal to no bracket 1.053 bracket t. Your objective is to find t. Okay, the first thing you do, you divide by no on both sides. So what happened? The no will be cancelled out. So on the left hand side, you're left with 3 equals to 1.053 t. The next step you do, you are going to log both sides. Log to the base 10 both sides. So when you log both sides, it becomes log 3 equals to log 1.053 t. And then based on properties number 3, the t can come down. So log 3, or we can rearrange the formula t log 1.053 is equals to log 3. And the last step, you're going to divide both number by log 1.053, log 1.053. That log will cancel out because they are the same number. Put in your calculator and the answer is going to be 21.27 weeks. Have a look at the question and try to solve it. Okay. And the last question is very similar. Suppose you have 25,000 equals to 20,000 bracket 1.0385 to the power n. The first thing you do, you divide by 20,000 on both sides. So when you do that, that becomes 1.25 equals to, that becomes 1.0385 to the power of n. The next thing you do, you're going to log both sides. So what you do, you bring down the log. So it's going to be log 1.25 equals to log 1.0385 to the power n. The next thing you do, you bring down the power of n downwards. So this n comes down, and then it's going to be n log 1.0385. I've rearranged the formula, log 1.25, and the last step, I'm going to divide both by log 1.0385 and log 1.0385. What happened here is that this number will cancel out. So you are looking for n. So n will be equal to that number and put in a calculator, and the answer is 5.91 years. If you want to simplify them, that's approximately 6 years. So hopefully you have learned something about logarithm, and keep practicing. And if you look at the question year after year, the questions are always the same. It's just with different numbers. Keep practicing and you'll pass Algebra Level 2 with ease. Thank you for watching and have a good day.